Looks like the UK has some summer after all.
It's the middle of August and all we have had is horrible rain and that sticky, humid weather, and all the snails are out. If you know, you know. Finally, we have some sun.
Finally. Welcome to our channel.
Wow, nearly 3K we're at, and we see you all and we appreciate you very much. Thank you so much.
For those of you who don't know, we are Reflected Genetics.
I'm Tanya.
I'm Casey, and we are identical twins from the UK.
Come walk with us. Let's go.
We really do love to go for a bit of a walk. It's nice. You can reflect on your day or your week, or just get a bit of me time, you know?
Yep.
Get those steps in. It's good exercise. There's a car coming, move over. Beep, beep. We almost got hit by a car. Now, where were we? So, as twins, we get asked a lot of questions. And it's a lot of fun being twins. And we are best friends.
Sure are.
But we do argue, just like any other normal siblings.
We love each other, really.
Do you remember that time when you ended up in hospital? She got so angry. Go on, you tell the story. Go on. Okay. So, in the summer, near our house, we used to play in a park that's really close to home. And we used to spend days there. And one time we had an argument. I can't remember what it was about.
No, I can't even
just
remember what it
was. Just silly kids thing. And I got so angry. I stormed off.
The gates. So there were these massive gates on this park at the front of the entrance.
Yes.
And they were steel iron.
Massive. Well, I decided it would be a good idea. In anger,
She stormed off.
I stormed off and I hit the iron gate and it bounced back and smacked me straight back in the head right here, causing me to have so much pain.
You had like this massive big egg-shaped thing on the front of her head.
Yes.
On the front of your head, like here.
Did it form straight away?
Yeah, practically. I just remember screaming and shouting out to Nan. And she was like, quick, call an ambulance. And then, so we called an ambulance.
I got seen to and I was okay. And for 2 weeks, I had to be supervised. I couldn't be left alone at all. I had to be supervised at all times, at school and at home.
But I can't remember what we was arguing about, some silly
No,
thing.
me neither. That's why I'm stupid today.
She lost all her brain cells. So guys, we're quite new to YouTube and we're not really used to this kind of style where it's raw and we can say whatever we want and we're talking to a camera, even though we know we're talking to you guys. We're used to more set things where it's rehearsed and practiced.
I mean, we've always performed singing, dancing, but nothing on this quite personal, raw level.
And it's nice because we're happy to be here and we're happy that you're here with us on the journey. Yeah.
You know, we get asked a lot if we are identical. And yes, we are. We're one egg split into two. Some people can really tell the difference between us and others really struggle.
You know, it's really strange because people love to compare twins so much, especially if you're identical. You're expected to be exactly the same all the time. And we're still individual people. Like, I'm always known as the one with the fat face. I must eat more. You've got better styling clothing. You know, it's
when natural.
When we wear the same, which we do quite often, it's so easy to compare us because we're wearing the same. But even if we don't wear the same, people still, oh, that one's taller, that one's shorter. You know, which one's the more clever one? You know, it's always about what's the comparisons. When people first meet you, it's, oh, can you stand together so I can see the differences between you? Or can you tell me the differences between you? It's like, get to know us and then you'll learn the difference.
But we're so used to it.
Yeah, it's something that we've learnt to just deal with and accepted as being a twin. You know, you've got to accept the good, the bad and the ugly.
Hey,
found it.
So we thought we could answer a few questions so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. I've got the best question.
Go on.
If there is anything that you could do in your lifetime that is the impossible, what would it be? Mine would be, I'm obsessed with lava and volcanoes, and I know this is really far-fetched, but I would love to be able to jump in a volcano and be catapulted out of the volcano and just be able to touch hot lava.
I think it's one of those things where, you know, when somebody says there's wet paint and you can't touch wet paint.
Yeah.
I think you
want to touch.
I think
the paint.
it makes us want to touch the lava. The way it moves, the way it looks.
It's so pretty.
Tell us if you feel that way, or if it's just a weird thing. Bit weird.
Maybe in my past life I was
Geologist? Is it a geologist?
maybe superhero of lava,
Maybe.
scorch woman.
I think for me, I'm quite into space and planets and the sun and the moon and things like that, and galaxies. So I think for me, I would love to just go into a black hole and experience what it would be like in a black hole. I know you wouldn't survive, but say the impossible.
It would be so beautiful.
It would be, I mean, I watched this documentary on it, and the things that they said, the different stages that would happen throughout falling through a black hole, it would just be absolutely amazing. If you could survive that, great.
You sound cuckoo.
Let us know what impossible thing, if you could do it, let us know what the impossible would be for you.
Yeah.
If you were a superhero and you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have?
Oh, that's a tough one. It would either be the ability to fly
Yeah?
or teleportation. That way I'd never be late ever again.
You are late a lot. Then again, so am I. I would probably have the power to change, like turn back time, travel through time.
That's a good one.
But I don't want the butterfly effect, you know, I wouldn't interfere with things, although that would be really, really hard because there are so many things that you could change. Like for yourself and for others, you could save people in disasters, but then again, that's interfering with so many different things.
Can you imagine if people could do that? That would just...
Yeah, but then imagine the masses of people we would save as superheroes going back in time to save people that died. How massive the population would be right now.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to be able to save people from going through and dying, and that would be a pretty cool superpower. And you could go to the future and see what mistakes you make and change them so you don't make those same mistakes. That would be amazing.
That would be quite cool.
What superpowers would you choose to have if you could? Let us know. What is my favourite movie?
Moulin Rouge.
My favourite movie is actually Moulin Rouge. I love it.
I have 3. Can you guess?
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
The Notebook.
Yeah.
She loves The Notebook. Who
Love the
doesn't?
Notebook.
It's so sad though. And Practical Magic.
Hey. Okay, so if we could eat only one food for the rest of our life, what would it be?
Cake. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, it would be cake.
Chocolate.
You choose chocolate.
I choose chocolate. I love chocolate.
But don't you think we'd miss savoury foods?
No.
Savoury or sweet? That's the question, isn't it?
Sweet all the way. I've got a sweet tooth.
Sweet. But don't you think you wouldn't miss savoury? So for the rest of your life, you'd only be able to eat chocolate.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't miss chicken or chips or jacket potatoes
Pizza.
or pizza. I'm hungry.
I noticed how you say. Notice how you say all the unhealthy foods.
Yeah, I'm unhealthy.
Okay.
I'm the big twin. I'm the unhealthy one.
Shut up. What's our biggest pet peeve?
Well, I know what yours is.
I do not like the sound of someone eating.
I can't even eat a bag of crisps. I get moaned at so much. Are you going to finish that?
Just can't stand the sound of someone eating, chewing, or breathing heavily.
See, that's mine. I can't stand... It's not so much the noise of breathing. Well, it is, but it's when, you know, when you're in a conversation with somebody...
Yeah.
And they just decide to exhale. You know, when they breathe and they just breathe so heavily, like...
Yeah, some people just naturally
in your face.
Breathe loud. People who breathe really loudly, like extra loud.
Yeah.
Right, what else we got?
What am I most thankful for?
Life.
Waking up every day is pretty nice.
This beautiful sunshiny day.
I'm grateful for you.
Oh, I love you.
I'm grateful to be a twin.
Yes.
I'm grateful to be a twin. I feel special. What are you most afraid of?
I hate wasps. I cannot stand wasps.
Spiders.
Just the sound of the buzzing, and the way they move their bodies up and down. It's just...
I'm most afraid of spiders. The small ones I don't mind, I'll get rid of them.
I don't mind spiders.
We actually have a spider jug.
Yeah, I collect the spiders.
In our house. And we'll get a jug and we put the spider in the jug.
Yeah.
The other day, you tried to get rid of a spider and it was hanging off it and she brought it back in again.
Dog or cat? Dog or cat person?
We're dog people.
Love dogs. German Shepherds, Collies.
We don't have a dog at the moment. We lost our baby girl, Roxy. She was a staff.
Yeah. Time for a new dog, I think. Do you think we should get a new dog?
Do you think we should get a new dog?
I think we should get a new
Should we get a dog?
I think so, but what breed? I want a German Shepherd.
Do you?
Like Purdy. We had a German Shepherd. Her name was Purdy. She was beautiful. Short fur, gorgeous dog, so bubbly, scatty.
She was beautiful.
She was a beautiful dog, but I would love to have another German Shepherd. You?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it makes you happy.
If you starred in a movie, would you be the hero or the villain?
I'd be the villain.
I'd be the villain. That would be so much fun.
I would be the villain. Actually, you know what? When I was in college, I always wanted to be the evil one or the bad person in the scene or whatever. And people did think I was a little bit weird, but I don't really get it. That's what made me unique.
We could play villains and we could be the terrible twosome.
We should. We could be an evil set of twins, you know.
I'd love that. That would be so much fun.
Even though they always say,
who's the good
the
twin?
evil twin? Which one's the good one?
Yeah.
Which one's the bad one? Well, let's just say we both have our moments.
Yeah. Do we have any obsessions?
I have a really bad obsession, and that is Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter.
She's obsessed with Harry Potter.
The books, the films. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter.
I do love Harry Potter. My obsession is perfumes. I love perfumes.
You do have quite a few in your collection.
I
to be
love
honest.
perfumes. J'adore.
I can't even remember the one I used to wear all the time. Just love it.
Obsession, I think.
No, it
The
wasn't
dark
obsession.
purple bottle.
I think it's green. It's a
Oh
green
yeah, I
bottle.
can't remember what one that was.
And Paco Rabanne, I think it was.
Was it? No, that's the gold one.
I'll have to get back to you. Maybe I'll put it on the screen and tell you what it is later.
What's the hardest challenge you've overcome? Bereavement. And there's been a lot.
Bereavement's hard when you go through it. And especially when you go through as many as what we have in the space of time that we did.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough.
Sometimes it's really, really difficult. It still feels like yesterday.
You have to live your life.
But you have to live your life for them, make them proud.
Because the world keeps spinning and you have to keep living and going on.
I once had somebody turn around and tell me that I needed to put all my emotions into a box and put it away and get on with life.
How horrible
And
is
it
that?
hadn't even been that long. And it just goes to show that until you go through something, until you go through loss, you don't really understand how it affects you, and it can affect you really bad.
Yeah.
And it affected us really badly that it was like somebody pressed a pause button on us, and
everything was still moving, and we were just on a standstill.
And we were just on a standstill and not doing anything, because I suppose that's what happens. And
nobody warns you.
Nobody warns you what it's like. And it can be very, very difficult at times. But we're still kicking. Let us know, guys, how you would have answered some of the questions we answered today.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed our little chat.
Yep, we're going to go get something to eat now. Thanks for watching, guys.
Maybe some cake.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and check out our other channels on Instagram and TikTok. And we will see you next time. Ciao for now.